Alright, we're back with more EG. Let's go. Left myself some notes last time about controls. Pretty good. Kamado and their assassins on me. We did just do a boss fight. There's gotta be more control rooms like the one Dan was sitting on. Maybe a cough room for one of them. So I can switch between different versions of guns. I've mixed a lot of the guns. I got a Buster shotgun. Still working on skills. Crack it. Cool. Launcher ammo. Cyborg station to distribute points. I'm gonna hold on to them for now. Need a crack skill of 15 is a way to keep you from like backtracking out of this stage. So I think if I shoot that, there we go. It's a lot of dudes to all be in the same room. I love that they're fighting each other too, that's cool. Oh, Jesus. Get him, please. It's a weapon switch cooldown there, which is pretty brutal. Everything's fine, nothing is ruined, it's fine. This game also has a pacifist mode that I haven't attempted at all. But it's kind of cool that it's available. That attack is brutal. Perfect. Save some of those shots. Armor's all full, which is good. I got my jump up pretty high last time. Not quite high enough to get up there, though. My jump is as high as it's going to get, so if there's a way to get up there, I don't have access to it yet. It's unknown ammo that I still can't use because my skills aren't high enough yet. Oops. Ooh, rolled right into that. Everything's fine, nothing's ruined. Some health pickups there is nice. Cannot crack a shield door. Shock splinter. Which I already had, just give me more ammo for it. Mono text log. Advertisement. You tired of wasting Tassan scum? Have you ever wondered why you spend your time boarding their spaceships? All you can do is poke them with conventional, ordinary, meaningless nanoweapons? The shock splinter's for you. On the impact of your comically panicking enemies, the shock splinter will split into 6 sub-projectiles called splinters. Okay. I have access to both of those guns. Strength of 15. That sounds like that's impossible. Is it just that this thing opens the door? No. I have no points to level up with now anyway. I like that they restrict the max level you can get in each stage so that you kind of just like grind for levels. Oh, Jesus. Not this asshole again. This was the boss fight from earlier, but now he's just a regular enemy, it looks like. He said the shotgun was quickest or best for him. Otherwise he just like insta dodges you. There's my level up, that's nice. Come on, asshole. Got him. Cool. He's a little bit weaker than the boss fight before. No worries, Scholar. So whenever a game wins the vote, we call an auction, and you can bid SP in the auction. If you win, you get a slot, and you can add a game to it, and then people will vote for it. There's a little bit more information at faq.marstead.com. I think there's a link to it below the stream if you're willing to do the reading. We've got some cool systems on this channel, but they're pretty high engagement requirement. Come on, assassin. Surface this mission is like any other. Infiltrate whatever parts of the place that Tassa mates expect. Kill as many as possible. Asha, the guy who lost his arm in the most stupid way conceivable. The only one trying to become the best unit in the army. Teleports halfway into a wall, reducing his arm to a pulp. Oh, that's kinda cool. Yeah, I should probably include a link to the FAQ in the voting spreadsheet itself. I don't think there is one. There's just I've got a little panel for it below the stream, but... Security door on floor 4 open. I think that was the one that was a 15 strength, which I should interpret that as you're not supposed to be able to kick this open. Bugs actually affect my armor? Rude. Alright, so you want to crack this so it doesn't get destroyed. Destroy that arming contents. Nice. I might consider putting points into increase ammo cap. It's not progression related, but it would be nice. One-time checkpoint activated. Maybe a terminal somewhere. Dan would know. Crack skill of 15. You are not supposed to crack this. Got it. Another shock splinter. Shit. Ooh. I like how this game manages to have a cover system, side-scrolling, like almost Metroidvania style controls. Oh fuck, that was bad. Did not see that turret at all. I think it got destroyed in the process at least. Yikes. It did get destroyed. Unknown ammo, another level up. There's also an advanced FAQ link that has a little bit more detail, Scholar, if you are interested. It should be at the top of the page when you get to the FAQ itself. Y'all keep fighting each other. Ow, Jesus. You guys knock each other out, it's completely fine. Shit, I got meleeed. This jerkwad down here. was almost very bad. Yeah, I kind of prejudged this game when I first saw the graphics. But it's pretty well done. Alright, I still use my main gun here. That's bad. I didn't realize I could bail on the car to do that. It's perfect. I want to be the guy. Yeah. I'd love to play I Want to Be the Guy on stream at some point. That genre is fun for me. Okay, that's a turret doing that. Got it. More turrets up here. I might be able to hack them, right? Shit. As long as you get behind them, you can hack them. That's cool. Store here. Crack skill of 15. Not having. Got it. I do like that it says you need a crack skill of 15, not that this is impossible to open, even though they basically mean the same thing. I think I'm going to keep doing Assimilate, to be honest. Higher ammo cap is going to just help me a lot. Probably stop after that to upgrade the other one a little bit more. 411 notes. So the more SP you spend on games like Xenosaga, the more likely they are to unlock a bonus stream, which is where I play the game early and then discount it a little bit. So it's worth voting for a longer game even if your votes aren't going to lead it to win right away. But it's fun to just do this game melee and kick everything. Nice. A little bit worried about that shot killing me if I drop down there, though. This guy's like a log. Damn it! Kamado are slaughtering us. We destroy every planet we even touch, because in one way or another, those damn Kamado find us every time. Because like one of the aliens is running away from the other aliens, and they're on Earth right now, being chased. Six hyper balls. Ow, Jesus. Come here! Infinite ammo temporarily. Need infinite health temporarily. It's amazing how simple just like letting you jump and duck to avoid fire works out in this game. I haven't really seen another game with this traversal style work out like that. Way more to do down here. Hooray for no falling damage. Now weapons research B. Okay, this brought me back up here. Let's see. Still haven't opened that door. Cannot, so there's probably a switch to do it somewhere else. Let's see, I've got 1 point to spend. Increase power of kick attacks. I'm gonna let it float until I get to something that requires a higher crack or strength skill, I think. And that already, that takes me out of here. I guess I can take the elevator back up. Let's see. You can crack your head against the ceiling. It's pretty great. Kamado Trooper, no identification. Splinter gun shipments. Only top annihilators are issued splinter guns. It's a combination of the Towson machine gun and a Kamado shock splinter. Oh, sure. This is telling you that you could make when you get a chance to craft weapons, you could try to combine those two things. Cracks Marstead. More launcher ammo. It's a map of the sector. If I keep going this direction, I should find a control room on the 9th floor. Summary of history. Hailing from a remote planet known as Origin, the current population of Kamado is 760 billion individuals. Holy crap. I think it may have started as a Flash game, yeah. Administering space travel and abandoned Origin, not looking back. Whatever we followed earlier posed no threat to them. I think it was made in Game Maker, though. Previous sessions talking about it. Greatest civilization we've ever known. Another race calling itself the Humans that appeared. Basically ignored them, okay. Okay, we got another one of these assholes. We needed to not be in that hallway during that attack. Okay, jump timing was perfect. That was a nasty attack. Got lucky to not take damage there. There we go. Victory. So we have the Towson and Alpha Strike. Designed for use by entire fleets. Alright, this has been the whole plot of the game, is ships equipped with Alpha Strike. Result from the total annihilation of all life and permanent contamination of the atmosphere. More variable power lines to strike hostile planets, decrease output is not an uninhabitable, right? The implication is they already used Alpha Strike on Earth. Okay, let's see. Rude. Super rude. You hit yourself at that, dude? Correct. Oh shit, that's not good. They're attacking each other. I think that they're enemies. Oh no, they're on the same side. Alright. Let's heal then.
Come here!
Ducks! Only I may do that. Oh, shit. I was close enough to my own rocket there. Sweet, see, I got a level up. Security door on floor 3 open. Okay, cool. I think I can use these. Can't jump with them is the big problem. Watch out, make sure I'm not getting attacked as soon as I drop down here. What's wrong with people? This group trying to get the army turned against Annihilator Yosa. Washington was the worst started. I'd love to see this developer get like a full team, because the level design is actually quite good and it has some really cool ideas. The core gameplay loop's pretty fun too. Tossin level 10 required. I am at Tossin level 6, so that must be the strongest Tossin weapon. I'll probably be able to get it this screen. Yeah, I think they made a bunch of other games too. This is one of their better known ones. Assassin Asha, this is the one with the missing arm, right? Has the power to command the anomalies every action. Or does she trust her partner? Connection between the Kamado Annihilator and the internal devastation of the ship. The return of its own subordinates to boost its counter and later died from the wounds inflicted with the estimated 270 units aboard the ship. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever played Out of This World. I don't think I can shoot while jumping, right? So I have to find like a way to warp up there. I don't have any attacks that can hit high enough to break the glass, I don't think. This thing could splinter, but I can't do it in midair. Let's see, I'm going to save up to see if I get enough for the Tossin upgrade. I think I've already tried every possible combination here. You already performed that modification, that's right. Yeah, because it's given me a couple hints to weapon combos. Probably do I need to unlock more later to be able to use them for anything. Black Ops, okay. Got a couple assholes this way.
Come here!
Oh, they killed the other guy there. That works for me. Shit. Not good. Shit, hit myself there too. Okay, I gotta go get healing like now. Off. Do I have a better gun for the way that they're oriented? I can try to jump over them, maybe.
Come here!
I do like that there's like a stealth component that can sneak behind enemies. As long as I'm not close to a back wall, I can just duck and be fine for the most part. Cut that shit out. I think I got him. Oof. Thanks. Top back off. This game's pretty cool. More impressive than it looks. Alright, let's see. Same problem here with the corner. Regular rocket launcher, which I can deal with. Nice stun lock. Teleporter on floor 7 activated. Am I at max level for this stage? Max level for Sector 6 reach. Okay, so I cannot get to Tossin level 10. But it takes damage just so base and consistent world rules. Yeah, like, are you in range of the explosion? Not like the attack happened, so you took damage, right? The animation matters, I guess is a better way to put it. Let's see. I could max out Crack, but I probably don't need it. I should probably get more health at some point, but I'm just gonna keep taking Assimilate for now. Get more max ammo. Helps me with all the pickups I'm finding everywhere. Upgrade some teleporter on floor 7, must be above. Big scheme. Can't get further up from here. Right. 8th floor, the exit's gotta be above me. Security door on floor 9 open, perfect. Passive weapons research. Passive version of the Kamado shock splinter. Use 2 shock ammo to projectile destroying barrier. Just enter to switch to passive mode. Great. I'm not really playing this game in pacifist mode. But I could be. I usually do. I don't think I realized that pacifist, like full pacifist, was possible until I'd already been playing for a while. Rule-based games, right? Like in Breath of the Wild, a given shrine might have one way that the dev thinks that you might solve it, but it's not the only way to solve it, right? Because it just works based on the rules that they put together. They haven't hard-coded and authored in the different interactions between things. They just created some physics and said, okay, now solve it using those physics. It's close to a wooden surface, it catches fire, right, and then you can make a puzzle that requires something to be on fire. Door Fortress, there you go, Robert. Don't shoot. It's Dan! Been talking to me this whole time. There's a log recently that suggests that Dan might be tricking us. I guess we'll see. Shot as I ran here, so try to stop the bleeding with my shirt. It's hard to take the name Kamado seriously. Like, K-Tomato, people. It's much more common to hard code everything. Easier to test. When you press the B button here, a thing happens. It's tough. Your safety comes first. You definitely can do something about this mess. Well, you don't hesitate anymore. I also think that the level design in this game must have been tricky because, like, I think you could play without ever leveling up. So they have to make sure that if there are doors that you have to hack or kick down that you don't need to progress. Tapping into the Kamado broadcast. Screen here wasn't exactly a good idea. They're planning to alpha strike the planet. Basically Death Star us. The only way to ensure the Tassin's extinction. There's a shield generator stopping them. Auto General's on his way down here to a place called Sector X. I kill him, it'll get him to leave? Convince him to withdraw the fleet. Trying to fight him won't make that any easier. Ship armed with a Phantom Hammer, a weapon that can shoot through several kilometers of solid rock. You're gonna aim it into this building and hit the Tassin's planetary shield generator. That's pretty cool. How do I board a spaceship? Get in, get out before they take off. This This is the last Tossin colony. They've been hunted by the Komodo. Yeah. They've been running away from these other aliens. And the Tossin aliens have like, basically holed up on Earth. This used to be the Komodo's home planet before humans appeared. I read a logbook on my way here. A logbook about you. Wonder if this changes based on whether or not you read it at this stage. Said you were working for the Komodo, you've been deceiving me, and that you've led me into a trap. I trust you. I always have. If you were with the Komodo, I'd have found out sooner. It's cool that like the in-game little log stations are like actually part of the meta-narrative. Usually assume that little lore objects like that, like no care. It would be like if you were playing Bioshock and a character was talking to you, was like, "You remember that audio log you listened from me?" I'm like, really? The audio logs were like written by a separate team and are there to provide some like backstory. Sector 6 completes. So this game does not save until a stage is complete. We might go over a bit on time for me to continue here. Try to push to the next sector. Build armies up ahead. The Komodo set up a lift there leading straight up into their ship. If we can destroy their Phantom Hammer, they'll have to send down more ships, which will buy us time. Find a way around the forces. Hearing strange noises around the control room. This will get even more dangerous from here on. You should upgrade your health as much as possible. Don't forget it's your most important stat. Looks at my current stats, right? I will do that now, that's fine. Shit. Well, I'm about to find out why I need health increases, right? Damn. Pacifist run seems pretty difficult. All of your weapons have a pacifist version, so like I can use a stun gun instead of a shotgun, for example. But I haven't really used them so far. Need a strength of 6 to kick down this shield door. Okay. This is just no deaths mode. Ain't afraid of the beasts. Level 3 shield door strike, nice. Get some HP increases here. I love how them actually looking at you matters too. Don't just like auto aggro when you're near them. You can actually try to do some sneaking in this game. Rude. Actually kind of dig the soundtrack in this game too. I'll turn it down a little bit. Shit. Still a shit. Is there room from before? Okay, we got away. It's fine. This is fine. unlock them, please. There we go. Strength of 8. Darn. Okay, machine gun ammo's full. I should start using that more. Can't open that one. Yeah, like, even though the graphics are simple, they definitely put a lot of work into having long animation cycles. Okay, this is going to be rough. Gotta make sure I'm prepped for when I drop down there. Wasn't so bad. Level up. I believe violence is not justified, but still be insane and commit violence. Yikes. I like how they have mild armor contact damage that's explained in the game mechanics. You could also do passive as by just not fighting a lot of them, right? There's only a few enemies, like bosses, that you have to fight. But you could always do them non-lethally as well. Jesus. Probably could have used the Buster shotgun for that. Same ammo. I really like the weapon swap cooldown. I mean, I hate it, but it's good. It means there's a reason to not just swap to the most OP weapon constantly. To prepare a little bit better. It's the armory that's left of the Komodo ship. Careful as you can there and try to find the Phantom Hammer. No idea what the weapon looks like. Armor +1. Nice. This is a hell of a pre-boss room, right? More than a little concerning. I think this might actually have like all of the possible weapons in the game close to it anyway. Shit. Security increased because I screwed up. I don't have any more nano weapon combinations to do. Like, I don't have the final gun. Final 2 guns, that is. They said I should do health, so I'm gonna trust them here. Or I accidentally put it on attack. Oops. Well, about to have a bad time. So, misclick. I guess I got my save from before the start of this stage if I end up needing it. Phantom Reaver. Need a crack skill of 20, okay. Cracking shit here, apparently. Alright. Buster shotgun stun lock there. That particular enemy. I like that his level symbol security doors opens. Nice touch. You can't get stun locks. No, Jesus. enemy over here. I think it's a turret, actually. Shit. Shit, something alerted! No! Checkpoint exhausted. Damn, I just clicked. Oh, that's new. Not a fan of that thing, whatever the fuck that thing is. You can jump. Got it. And when they blow up, they leave splinters everywhere. Okay. Security doors opened. Hyperpulse disassembly. Hyperpulse is a combination of a resonance set inner and a pulse scanner, which I think are the two final guns that I haven't unlocked. Omni Cracker out. Hidden skill teching permanently recorded pause menu. Figure out how the berserkers can keep their damn cool when hit by a rocket. Press C the exact moment before they're hit. Temporarily puts their nanofield on the defensive. If you're hit by something that sends you flying, it'll reduce knockback and let you land in. There's teching in this game? That's incredibly surprising. Shouldn't wear the pain as if nothing happened. It's probably a fun game to speedrun. Press C after you hit the ground. Just like teching in like Smash Brothers. This is one of those games that has like more depth than it really needs, which is cool. Spread rockets here. Another assassin. Ow. This is a really hard area for this particular enemy. I don't have anywhere to jump to hide. I can drop down here. I don't plan to do that. Ow. Transistor is another game I've played that feels like it has way more depth than it needs to have. It's really cool as a result, but the game is too short for the amount of cool systems in it. Security door 3. Yeah, I think it's a good game. Modern hyper turret game. Two teams line up on each side of a large field armed with resonance detonator and hyperpulse nanoweapons. Each side there are two posts stuck into the ground to represent the doors used in the original game. Kickers shoot the turret in the opposing team's scoring area. Nostalgia and fond memories of boarding, tossing spaceships, though it's considered the most dangerous game ever invented. Bar only ultra minefield run and seek. They're trying to tell me here that I should use one of my abilities to reflect the shots from turrets. Or to kick turrets around. They're trying to like do like a flavorful way to say you can kick turrets to move them so that they shoot your enemy. And you can use reflectors to bounce projectiles off you. Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I meant, that it felt like it was more complex than it needed to be, and that like Diablo 3 is the kind of game that needed the complexity that was in Transistor, because it was the game you were expected to play for like hundreds of hours, versus Transistor, which is like 7 hours long or something. Let's do spread rocket some shit. Shotgun rockets. Makes perfect sense. Self-destruct issues. The use of self-destruct features installed in Berserkers, Beasts, and Annihilators. Yeah, that's why they blow up with a splinter attack. Integral to the effectiveness of the beasts to explode on death. Imperative not to let the Tossa get their hands on the weapons left behind by dead Berserkers. As for the generals, it's true they used to carry random particle displacement warheads in their exoskeletons. The tragic loss of General Tejo, whose warhead suffered critical failure and leveled 2 cities. More doors open. Cool. Shit. That was bad. They're way too fast. Self-destruct effect is really bad too. Okay, everything's fine, we're good. Security 8. Oh, you can see the little numbers on the bottom for their technology. Your own counting system for this game. Checkpoint exhausted, I know, right? And it was a dumb way to die, too. There's a health point. Aosa the Invincible. Born in a small planet on the borders of Kamado territory, and following your exceptional results in combat training was chosen as a test subject for a new type of nanofield. And this is kind of what they've used on me. The Immortal Project was stopped until further notice. Alpha struck the unshielded planet. Oh wow, so a planet got destroyed, but the person on it managed to live. The body and mind were miraculously intact. That's pretty cool. Floor hatch open. It's a one-way door. Does not open from this side. I gotta be careful using the spread rockets. It uses almost all my ammo. Okay, we got another... Oh, there's an assassin and regular enemies? No, thank you. Honestly, I'm gonna try to just avoid them. Whoa, the sprite on the Phantom Hammer is way higher quality than like most of the rest of it. Turn around. Alright, I'm not gonna get him to turn around, I don't think. Can't get to me, dummy. Security doors have been opened. Let's try doing this on it. It does not give a shit. Got it. We're gonna kill this guy before the assassin attacks, or just ignore him.
Come here!
Oh shit, assassin's here. Never mind, those are just regular jerkwads.
Come here!
Guess me accidentally putting those points into attack is paying off though, because the rocket launcher is doing way more damage than it was before. I bring a bunch of sentinels here. General Tor is pretty serious about this kill the Tossin as fast as possible business. Which is more effective. I do actually want to kill some. I don't want to skip all the enemies because that's XP not earned, and I'm not at the level cap for this stage yet. Got to try to tech there. Strength of 4, no! I actually want all this stuff that's back there, too. Destroyed some huge weapon up there. I think it was the Phantom Hammer. Finally understand what's going on. I feel more determined. It's either the horizon or what's left of it. Checkpoint enabled. Big heal. This is about to be bad. I'm almost out of machine gun ammo, so I gotta play it safe now. That was a good idea. Got a lot of nano from killing them, though. Pulse cannon. Already been up there, it's something special. This game's really good at making you use your consumable ammo. You can beat everything with a shotgun, but it's like way more dangerous to try. Wish I could shoot down. You need just strength of 9 to damage a Toss an Elite. Kick him in the face. Very nice. And there's a level up. Doing health, I guess. Actually, 5 is probably fine for health. Probably start working on strength or something now. Vapa food. Okay. Toss and Elite are pretty weak against this Hyper Pulse weapon. Good at stun locking them. Correct. You guys knock yourselves out over there. Get him, Komodo Berserker. Cool. I'm down. Works for me. Oh good, we're at max level. There's like the those gifs you see from Mario Party where Luigi just stands still and does nothing and still wins the map. The boss fight. Channel 12 open. Transmit identification. Down 2. What? Down 1. My name's EG. Identification failed. Terminate. Left electro pad active. Right electro pad active. Guessing that's the way I kill this thing non-lethally, except that you can lethal rub it like this. Down to the ground, please. Perfect. It seems bad. Need to like DPS it down a whole bunch there. I'm supposed to like soccer ball kick it? I think I'm supposed to soccer ball kick it maybe. Try that next time. Does very little damage to it. Okay. Also does very little damage to it. Yikes. Knock it into one of the lightning things, right? Kick the soccer ball into the goal! That's how we damage it. Okay. I feel like this thing has a ton of health, but that's the main way I'm supposed to hurt it, I guess. Stop that. Here we go. Soccer ball kick. My shotgun actually does pretty decent damage to it, it looks like. I don't have enough ammo for it, but... Well, I can turn these back on. Shoot. Well, now I know how I'm supposed to do that fight. I won't get to save until I beat the boss, so I'm going to do the boss one more time. I need to turn those back on and then do most of the damage during that phase, apparently. It's giving me my resources back, that's nice. I thought maybe I had to finish it off with normal damage. Well, it looks like there were two of them because I needed to hit it twice. I still do some damage to it with other attacks. It's one. I don't even know if I can turn it back on immediately. No, it's not until... So I'd already been up there and seen that the terminal wasn't turning back on. So it's only after both of them are destroyed that the terminal comes back up. Totally calculated dodge there. Slightly less calculated. Yeah, so apparently now the top left one becomes available again eventually, but not the top right one. There's like almost no damage. One more. Splinter attack actually does pretty decent damage. Might be enough here, let's see. First try. Should have boosted my health a bit before a fight like that. Nah. Hey, first try. Save. Future Marstead, you just got a new stage to work from. Remember that pressing the number key switches weapons, pressing it twice switches the alternate weapon. Enter is for passive mode in case you ever need to do something pacifist. ZXT, move, jump, attack. Cool. We got one more game on Subblock for today. I'll let you guys. One sec.